the opening goal at Old Trafford.
Calafiori goes towards the near post. Perry is surrounded, and it's in! Jurriën Timber takes the acclaim. One area, he runs into Gruev. Arsenal, though, quick to win it back. Timber. There's Bukayo Saka. Saka! He smashes it home just before the break. Madueke, Calafiori taking up a midfield position now. In his left back berth, stepping inside when he can. Here's Gyökeres, just favour, moving out to the left. It's Victor Gyökeres! That is what he is all about. Arsenal have their striker. He has his goal, and he starts striking fear into Premier League defenders. Declan Rice with the corner, Arsenal on the approach again, and they force another ball home, and it's Jurriën Timber again. It is the most inevitable thing in football right now. Victor Gyökeres, a cannon of a shot with a cannon on his chest.
Madueke. Zubimendi. Well, those opening goals for a club go in his first season. Ete. And Gyökeres. Two of the new boys combined. And within 50 seconds of the restart, Arsenal double their advantage. Rice. Trossard. And the header curves in, and Zubimendi is having a day of days. One from nodding distance, one from a neighbouring parish.
Flicked on by Trossard, here is Martinelli. And Martinelli's taken it beautifully in his stride, and scores! What an introduction! Gabriel Martinelli has been on the pitch for less than 60 seconds. Martinelli to the byline, and Leandro Trossard sorts his feet out and puts the ball in the back of the net and wins the game for Arsenal.
Five minutes of stoppages remain. This is Martinelli. It's a great run over the top of Donnarumma, and it's in! In the 93rd minute!
Martinelli is free. Oh, it's left for Eza! But what a moment for him. Ebere Eza scores his first goal since returning to his boyhood club. Trossard, that's a lovely take. Leandro Trossard gets Arsenal second. And the touch was beautiful. The finish emphatic.
Played short to Eze. Here is Odegaard. Declan Rice. Flick on headers, brilliant, and it's in! Arsenal score, Mikel Merino against his old team! And they're making a real habit of this. Decided all was in order. Here comes the corner. Odegaard. And it's a header by Gabriel! And Arsenal have done it in the 96th minute!
Right through the middle for Odegaard, skips away from the challenge, down the line for Gyökeres, showing all his strength, it's Gyökeres! And Martinelli puts in the rebound! Well defended by Costinia, he's had a very good game at right back for Olympiacos. It's Saka! That seals it.
There's some considerable increasing pressure really at the moment. Zubimendi will find Eze with that one. Areola gets a hand to it. In from Rice. He was never going to be far from the centre of this story. Declan Rice, the former Hammer. Saka scores coolly, doubles the Arsenal lead, and on his 200th Premier League appearance. More height underneath this one from Saka, and it's put in. Leandro Trossard with the final touch.
Great shape on it, and Gabriel pounces. Lewis Skelly. An exciting break. Martinelli. And, oh, it's a glorious goal for Arsenal. Devastating. And again, Martinelli getting in behind. Eze coming in. Gyökeres, and in it goes. Rice delivers. Oh, and it's going to be another. Gyökeres there on the line to make absolutely sure.
Swung deep by Rice, it might break for Eze! The star of Palace's side is now a thorn in their side. Eze takes Kadioglu out of it. Mikel Merino, lovely here for Lewis Skelly, and in! Ethan Ranieri. Arsenal have found a way. It's in previous campaigns. And here they come now with Timber. Look at the ground that he has covered, slips it through towards Harry Mananous, denied his moment, but Saka will score, and it might just settle it. A second for Arsenal.
There's another one beckoning. Declan Rice goes towards the far stick. Gyökeres is there to put it away. And that's why they brought him to Arsenal. Out here. Eze running through the middle. Trossard has caught up as well. Arsenal's rushing forward, Burnley rushing back, and Declan Rice is there to head it home. A classic counter from Arsenal.
For Arsenal, and the captain scores. Perfectly placed. Markovic guessed right with Declan Rice. Trossard. Merino in the middle, Nwaneri in the box, Saka as well, Merino, great chance, perfect start to the second half for Arsenal, just over 30 seconds after the restart. Borges matching him stride for stride, Jurrien Timber, collected by Rice. It's a third goal, and Mikel Merino is there again, standing in for the injured Victor Gyökeres.
Well, Lefebvre, who's playing in a far more central role in the second half, loses out to Rice. Arsenal coming alive now. Merino, big opportunity. They're back in it. Skipper Saka leads the way. Goes backwards to go forwards. Trossard. Trossard sees the gap and goes for it. Does he go for it? Bullseye! Invitation accepted.
Merino wants it and receives. Now he looks for Trossard. What a brilliant run. What a good pass. And Leandro Trossard produces the finishing touch.
Sting the gloves of David Raya at all.
Timber dances header. Rice to Eze. Looking for space. Brilliant from Eze. How did he get it into a shooting position there? No one even did. Spurs not have a shot on target in the first half. They didn't have a shot full stop. It's Eze in again. Through. What a start to the second half. He scored just before half-time. He scores just after the break. Dominant in the air against Richarlison. Merino to Trossard to Eze. This could be the hat-trick. Arsenal get their fourth. It's Ebe Eze's day.
They said they had a plan to get away from situations such as this. Having a plan is one thing, dealing with it is another. Jurriën Timber opens the scoring for Arsenal. The fresh legs of Calafiori, and that was whipped in beautifully and finished off by Noni Madueke. The Martinelli go. He's in behind Kimmich here. He's beyond Neuer. It's Gabriel Martinelli to make sure for Arsenal. And make sure he does. Brilliant from the Brazilian.
Saka taking on Cucurella. Lovely change of direction. That's so dangerous. And Mikel Moreno is in to equalise for Arsenal. It's another header from the Spaniard. All brilliantly created. And the 11 men of Arsenal.
Clips it into the box and Marino's header finds the back of the net. Well, that didn't take Arsenal long, did it? For him, checks back onto the left foot and Kelleher makes a meal of it and it's ended up in the back of the net. Arsenal have their second.
This encouraging start to the second period. Bukayo Saka and Trossard within 6.5 minutes of coming off the bench inscribes his name on the score sheet, and Arsenal
against Slavia Praha. Good strength from Madueke. His left saves in his wake. Madueke! A goal of rare quality for Noni Madueke. The strength in the build-up and the precision, the near perfection of the finish. And that's Madueke. Noni Madueke at the double. Barely has the second half got underway that he heads in from close range. Martinelli away from CK. Martinelli! Just a joyous strike from Gabriel Martinelli, finding the top corner and continuing this red-hot Champions League streak.
A little over 20 minutes to go. Another in-swinger that causes problems. And it's in off the goalkeeper. When your luck is against you, it is really against you. It is a magnificent delivery from Bukayo Saka. And they have! The Emirates erupts!
He takes on the England goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford here, and powers it past him. And Arsenal have the lead in the 27th minute. It's a goal that will mean a lot to the scorer. It's Saka's kick and a real crowd scene, and finally they have managed to bundle it home.
This time it is straight down the middle for Verbruggen, and Arsenal have been wise to it. And here is Saka again, and he's already got 4 to aim for. Odegaard urged to shoot, and does! Brilliant strike from Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice on duty, into the near post and in! And they have made it 2. And it looks like an own goal of Ruta. Well, Arsenal strike from a set piece again.
Saliba right in on top of the goalkeeper. Gabriel Johnson Martinez, 2 minutes in! Arsenal take the lead right at the start of the second half. And who else but Gabriel from a corner that produced the goal. Odegaard, brilliant. Zubi Mendy! 2 goals in quick succession. It's becoming a night where Arsenal look like table toppers. Odegaard, he's had a good second half. Dangerous delivery again. Saka slightly ahead of it. Timber. Trossard! That is the third. Arsenal getting away from Andres Garcia. Now Trossard. Gabriel Jesus, first touch! That's how you do it! Gabriel Jesus!
skipping past Semenyo. Trying a trick, chance for Martinelli, chance for Gabriel, and there is redemption, served up just 5 minutes later. Gyökeres. It's Ødegaard, it's Declan Rice, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Through towards Saka, there's Rice again, he's got 2, Arsenal have got 3, and they are putting themselves in position.
Arsenal's first corner then, Eze takes. Portsmouth haven't dealt with it, and in. Norgard is on the line, not sure he got the final touch, but the score most certainly is 1-1. Another Arsenal corner, Martinelli. He drifted to that near post unopposed and glanced home the goal that gives Arsenal the lead in the cup tie. Caught out, it's Jesus, it's brilliant, it's Martinelli, and it's 3-1 to the Gunners, who are tightening their grip on this cup tie. Martinelli! Arsenal have their 4th. He has his hat-trick.
Well, Sanchez came and didn't get there, and he's headed in for 1-0 with barely 7 minutes on the clock by Ben White. With his challenge as well on a booking, Saka just brushed him aside. White on the overlap. Oh, Sanchez has lost it, and Gyökeres will tap it in for 2-0. Horrible moment for the Chelsea defence. They scored at the start of the first half. They're looking for Gyökeres, bit of space for him here. Laid it off. Zubimendi, 3-1. So much time he had to put that into the back of Sanchez net, and just when Chelsea thought they were back in it.
Skelly is calling for the ball. Eze is the man in between. Might have thought about that for a second. Lewis Skelly. Eze slips, scuffed by Timber, finished by Gabriel Jesus, who has a look up to see if the flag's raised. Saka's lifted it to Trossard, off the bar and into the net. Gabriel Jesus has got another, and Arsenal have their lead back. Charge here, and found. He's got to be strong, he is, he holds it up well. It's not the right pass for Saka, but he's got it back, and he scored! A dead-eye finish from Victor Gyökeres, and it would seem as though the game is finished.
Here is Nketiah, this time he does deliver, but Dorgu is covering Saka, it's not the best header. Saka, Ødegaard, opened his body so well, and it's turned in by Timber. Arsenal. Saka's corner again. Goalkeeper was uncertain. Must be. Ball didn't go over the line. It's going to be a goal. The referee's watch vibrates.
They're 3 points behind as Havertz threads that one through beautifully. And Gyökeres takes it and he's striding, gets the shot away. And Arsenal in front inside 2 minutes. Gyökeres starts tonight as he finished in Italy a week ago. Madueke. White, Norgard, Havertz is in, puts it on a plate for Gyökeres, but the flag is up. Well, Gyökeres and Martinelli had a stab at that. I think both. Here's Ben White. Havertz on the chase. Gyökeres is with him. Havertz takes over. Will he go for goal here? He will! And he'll find the back of the net. Well, that's the kind of approach and finish.
Scrambling as far as Declan Rice, pushed out wide to find Madueke. Ipadu's gone down in the box, the game goes on. Madueke sends in the cross, and Arsenal have the lead. It's a goal which has been coming, flicked in by Martin Zubimendi. In comes the corner. Darlow tries to punch it away, but it's found its way in. Kai Havertz wheels away, and Arsenal strike from a corner once again. Rides the challenge of Rex van Strout. Whips in, the cross is left and turned in. And Arsenal have got their third, and it's Victor Gyökeres. chance for an Arsenal forfeit. Manages to find some room and find a finish as well, Gabriel Jesus. That is a delightful goal, and Arsenal are cruising here.
Well, it's all over either way here, either because it's a goal, which it might well be now. Havertz is going to walk it in. There was every chance an X Factor was going to hurt Chelsea tonight.
Trossard touched the cross and a chance to strike from the edge of the box, and Arsenal do have their breakthrough. And just like last week at Ellen Road, it is Martin Zubamendi who sets Arsenal on their way.
White.
Sunderland can't get out now. Havertz to Gyökeres! 2-0 to Arsenal. Well, he's only been on the pitch for 5.5 minutes, Victor Gyökeres. Club that will go on to win plenty of trophies. Arsenal now looking to wrap it up in style. Gabriel Martinelli bearing down on goal. He rolls it to Gyökeres. Arsenal finish the day in style. A second for Victor Gyökeres. They
getting them warmed up.
Nkapie. Oh, it's in. It's Noni Madueke. A deep ball. A header back across the face of goal. And a crucial moment.
Isaac closed down by Taylor, but he's got away from him. Oh, and he's played a lovely ball into Madueke here, and that is 1-0. Beautifully done. Wigan unpicked by Eberechi Eze. It's a super run by Madueke and a very good finish. Eze, Martinelli making the run and threatening and scoring. Gabriel Martinelli makes it 2. Well, it's his 4th goal already in this season's FA Cup. Gabriel Martinelli, hat-trick in round 3. Oh, and he's done well. He's got away from Morgan Fox. Saka wants it and gets it. Oh, it's an own goal. Jack Hunt with the header. It's excellent from Madueke. Morgan, there's that pass again. Gabriel Jesus is onside, and Arsenal are 4-0 in front inside half an hour.
Here's Rice on the corner of the box. Clips it in, Saka's in space, and Saka scores! The Arsenal skipper has put the Gunners in front. Ball's back in shape. Gabriel looks to slide that through to Piero Nkapie, who's in on goal here, and Nkapie scores! His first Premier League goal.
Saka. And he's done well in around Papsar. Eze must be, and it is! Ebe Eze scores for the 4th time this season in a North London derby.
He's travelled a long way back there, the centre forward, but really important.
Timber, Gyökeres, brilliant strike! Arsenal recapture the lead in the North London derby. Victor Gyökeres was given time and he was given space. Eze for Saka, Bukayo Saka, Vicario holds him up. Eze again! 2 goals today for Eze. 5 in North London derbies for Arsenal's number 10 this season. Madueke, Odegaard, 3 substitutes combining. Gyökeres, is he in again? He is, you know! That's it today! Arsenal. Saka's corner. Gabriel at the far post! They've done it again! For the 30th time this season, Arsenal score from a set-piece in all competitions. Played in by Declan Rice. Headed down by Saliba! And then there's Timber! Julian Timber puts Arsenal back in front! And wouldn't you know it?
Timber bringing the ball forward here. Saka, oh, straight through the goalkeeper and in. He's marked his 300th game for the club.
with a significant early goal.
Madueke opens up. Roberts gets down to save. Martinelli keeps it moving for Arsenal. It's Madueke again! And that's a magnificent hit from Noni Madueke. Here's Ibera Eza. Oh, it's another scorcher. Arsenal in front again after another moment of magic.
Seconds of the 90 to go.
The crowd were getting frustrated, but that bravery got them out.
And he comes from Dowman. It's in! Victor Gyökeres in the 89th minute of the game. It does not matter how they come. Get it clear through Martinelli. And here comes Dowman. What an end this is going to be. Max Dowman, the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history.